You are not fat and lazy. And the reason I titled this video, You Are Not Fat and Lazy, is because sometimes we have what we call misaligned goals. Your goals might be misaligned, and that is why you can't get yourself to be lean. I mean, reducing some weight to help impact your health overall. So, I want us to go into why that is the case and some of the psychological parameters that actually is the driving mechanisms for your inability to actually lose weight. So, misaligned goals. So, I want to share a story of myself. So, one of the stories I want to share is that I trained with this buddy that he's a friend of mine, Manuel. I helped him lose weight. He was very big and help him get very lean. And then we developed habits along the way that is even got him shredded. And he's always lean, never gained. He was over 250 pounds. Now this guy is lean and strong. Like, I mean, strong in the gym. And what happens is that over the years, we've been training and lifting weight. Like, we are matching up and competitive wise, we lift very heavy, we do so many crazy stuff. But I noticed one thing: my expectations and his expectations are very different. So it's like what I am looking for and what he's looking for are two different things. And what I am willing to do and what he's willing to do are also two complete different things. And this is where it gets funny because we've been together for a long time, we actually train, and it's almost like we are always cut crossing into the similar things. Like, we are trying to lift heavy, we are trying to compete with ourselves, like we are trying to do wonderful stuff every day. But what I didn't also realize is that it was taking away from me my ability to get lean, because what I do and the people I work with and the stuff I do, it's all about how lean I can get, how I can always be in the best version of myself to support the people that I provide services to. So it gets to a point that means I have to overeat, I have to compensate, which means that every time I'm getting like bigger and I cannot get lean. On top of that, it led to so many things that over the years we actually discovered that I had a lot of physiological block that actually couldn't help me lift to a certain point in terms of like stuff with me. So it's just, by the way, naturally I cannot do certain things. So I needed to hone in into my strong goal. But I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm just trying to say is that misalignment of goals, interests, desires were different. And that's one of the things that is a stumbling block when it comes to like losing weight. And then the next thing I want to talk about is the people you surround yourself with. So we have this psychologist called Rene Girard. He came up with the mimetic theory of desire, which means that the people you eventually surround yourself with, you're actually going to have similar goals aligning, or most of the things you will be desiring will be from the group you spend time with. So if you're a fat person, you're a big person, and the group you find yourself within, the five people you surround yourself with, have different desires that are not in your interest, then it means that you are never going to get lean. And that's one thing I've realized with most people that are fat. Actually, they can never get lean because most of them have friends, family that have different goals that are not aligned to them, even their own children and wives. So you need to get a community. And this is why getting a coach, getting into like a group, a support group, a community that are designed to help you achieve those goals are very good. Because if you do that, it means that it's going to give you the opportunity to get the necessary support you need on a day-to-day basis as you go, because there'll be days you fumble, there'll be days you struggle. And who are those going to help you? People who have similar goals aligned like yours. Because if the goals of the people around you are not like yours, then it means that you are definitely not going to lose weight. And the last thing I want to touch on is, don't let failure stop you. The reason I am saying that we shouldn't let failure stop us is that it's easy to get sidetracked. It's easy to get confused when you fail. And I want to say this to an experience that I had with someone. So let me give a backstory to this statement. So I have this friend of mine I've known for a couple years, and she's been trying to lose weight. She's tried and tried, it's not working. So we had a conversation. I went to visit her. So we had a conversation. And then when we were breaking down the nitty gritties, I realized that she had a lot of things pinned down, like doing right. But then there were a few things she was lagging in terms of like her ability to get to her end destination, which is the fact that she needed certain little strategies to help her. So it's like when she tries for like a week or two and she's not seeing things changing, then she gives up. So it's like every time she gets fatter and fatter instead of losing the weight and coming from. So it's like her starting point of weight loss every time almost gets extended. So she gets to go further from where she started from. It's because she didn't understand a few tricks here and there. So I had to show her how to go about them and then some of the things that she needed to do to get herself and then encourage her to fight through. So it's very hard if you don't have a support system. And if you don't take time, failure can actually let you stop. But one thing I'm going to say is that whoever you are, whatever you're doing to help yourself lose weight and get healthy, never let failure, never let your flopping stop you. If you fall, rise up, keep going. I mean, if you fail today, if you cheated today, if you overate today, it doesn't mean tomorrow is the same thing. Don't let your mistake get you sunk into the mindset of I have failed, so I can't keep going. Just jump on and continue as if nothing happened. And then that is what's going to help you to gain the momentum to get yourself rid of the weight that you're trying to lose so that you get healthy and stay healthy for your family and your loved ones and everybody around you. And I'm going to end that if you need support, if you need coaching to help you get through this phase, if you are struggling, if you're a high performer, you're a busy person who needs some very structured guidelines to actually help you lose weight, then DM me and I'm going to help you do that. I'm going to carve a nice program that fits into your schedule, that is going to help you and come up with exercise plans that fit into your busy schedule, as well as anything that you want to do. If you are actually struggling metabolically, diabetes, hypertension, or anything, and you need support, just DM me. I'm going to create a structure that is going to help you achieve that. And as always, I'm going to see you in the next video. Share, like, send it to somebody who needs to hear this message.